At first glance, the .22 long rifle might seem like nothing more than a lightweight plinking round, something you'd hand to a novice at the range. But don't let its small size fool you. This unassuming cartridge has demonstrated real stopping power in the most unexpected situations, from felling one of the largest grizzly bears on record to nearly ending the life of a sitting U.S. president. In this discussion, we'll delve into why the modest .22 long rifle might actually be one of the most underestimated yet dangerous cartridges in America. We'll cover its surprising historical footprint, its performance in today's ballistics testing, and explore why so many shooters dismiss it despite the evidence. It's easy to see why the .22 long rifle gets labeled as a beginner's round. It's cheap, has barely any recoil, and has long been found in farm sheds, family gun safes, and first-time shooters' hands. But once you take a closer look, it becomes clear that its low profile hides a much more serious potential. Throughout history, the .22 has played a role in major incidents. It's been the weapon of choice in assassinations, used by professional hitmen, and favored in covert missions. Consider Bella Twin's story. In 1953, this 63-year-old trapper brought down a massive grizzly bear in Alberta, Canada, using nothing more than a single-shot rifle chambered in .22. Long around, even less powerful than the standard .22 long rifle. Reports vary on the distance, anywhere from a few yards to 30 feet, but one thing is certain. Bella took a precise shot to a weak point in the bear's skull and dropped it immediately. She reloaded several times to ensure it was finished. Far from a lucky shot, Bella's success came from years of experience and a deep understanding of animal anatomy. Her story highlights a critical truth. With the right aim and knowledge, even a low-powered round can accomplish what many assume takes a large-caliber rifle. And Bella's tale isn't an isolated case. Another example is the tragic death of Trooper Mark Coates, who encountered a suspect during a traffic stop. Coates was armed with a .357 Magnum, a respected round for defense. He shot the suspect 4 times in the torso. Despite that, the suspect survived while Coates died from a single .22 long rifle round that found an opening in his body armor. It's a stark reminder that shot placement can outweigh caliber size, especially when timing and precision are involved. Then there's the attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan in 1981. Few remember that the weapon used was a Rome RG-14, a cheap .22 long rifle revolver often labeled a Saturday night special. The bullet that struck Reagan was a ricochet. It hit the limo first, lost energy, and still managed to penetrate under his arm and nearly cost him his life. A small, slow-moving bullet did that one that many gun owners laugh off as inadequate. These real-world examples make one point clear. It's not just the size or power of a round that matters. It's the context, the accuracy, and sometimes pure chance. Fast forward to today, and we find modern .22 long rifle loads designed specifically for self-defense. Take Federal Punch, for instance. This 29-grain flat-nose bullet is nickel-plated and engineered not for expansion, but for deep, consistent penetration, especially from short-barreled pistols. Gale testing paints a promising picture. From a Taurus 942 revolver with a 2-inch barrel, the round clocked in at around 105 feet per second and penetrated approximately 15 inches. A Ruger LCP, the second M22, long rifle hit about 1123 FPS and reached 17 inches. The SIG P322, with its 4-inch barrel, pushed that further to 18 inches, while the Ruger MK, the fourth, delivered over 21 inches of gel penetration. Every test showed clean feeding, no fragmentation, and consistent retention of bullet mass, key factors in real-world defensive shooting. While 22 long rifle doesn't expand like centerfire hollow points, the Federal Punch creates a sizable temporary cavity up to 2.5 inches wide in early gel travel, which can damage vital organs. Even after passing through layered cloth barriers, it lost very little penetration, typically under an inch. Now, let's look at the numbers. According to ATF data, the 22 long rifle ranks as the third most commonly traced caliber in criminal investigations in the U.S., behind only 9mm and .40 Smith & Wesson. That might come as a surprise, but it makes sense. Criminals don't prioritize ballistics. They look for something cheap, easy to carry, and capable of lethal force. The 22 fits that bill. Globally, this trend holds. Even in countries with strict gun laws like Australia and New Zealand, the 22 long rifle frequently appears in crime stats. Its accessibility and low profile make it a go-to option for both unlawful and discreet use. Its compatibility with suppressors also adds to its appeal in tactical environments, because many 22 long rifle loads remain subsonic out of shorter barrels. Adding a suppressor makes them incredibly quiet. In fact, some suppressed pistols are so silent that the loudest noise is often the bullet hitting the target. Historical accounts mention hitmen preferring .22s for close contact jobs because the weapon could be pressed against the target and still fire reliably, unlike many recoil-operated centerfire pistols that can be pushed out of battery. Of course, no one is claiming the 22 long rifle is ideal for bare defense, but Bella Twin's story proves that, in the hands of someone who knows how to use it, even a low-power round can be devastatingly effective. From a practical standpoint, this all matters. For those who struggle with recoil, or for elderly or physically limited shooters, the 22 long rifle can be a very manageable and realistic option for self-defense. A 2 in your pocket is far better than a larger gun you can't carry or shoot effectively. It's time we stop brushing off the 22 long rifle as a joke or a starter round. The historical and ballistic evidence is there. From Bella's grisly to Reagan's near-death experience, from street-level violence to modern gel tests, the 22 continues to prove it's no lightweight. What makes it so effective is a combination of factors: availability, affordability, low noise, ease of use, and widespread underestimation. While it might not top the charts in terms of raw power, it quietly holds its place as one of the most dangerous rounds, not because of brute force, but because of its unexpected effectiveness. So, should you trust a 22 long rifle for defense? That depends on your skills and what you're comfortable shooting. But if a 22 is what you can handle best, you're still far better off than if you had nothing. With proper training and quality ammunition like Federal Punch, this little rimfire round has what it takes to save your life, or tragically, to end one. Let me know your take in the comments. Do you think the 22 long rifle is underestimated? If you like this breakdown, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for more in-depth looks like this one.